any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Is Mayor McDonough telling the truth? What does he have to hide? Read the public for the hard questions. Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you. The presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, mister? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone, and we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there, and they'll grab you, too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, mister. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
What's Diamond City have to offer?
A bunch of stores that yell at you if you touch anything, and a mayor that yells at you if you say anything. So it's kind of a do nothing, say nothing place. So what brought you here anyway?
I came here looking for someone.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
I'm looking for Sean. He's my son. Less than a year old.
You have a son, mister? Man, you're old. You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing people means the Institute is involved. And no one's going to want to get the Institute's attention.
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this Institute?
Well, there is the detective, Mr. Nick Valentine. He's not afraid of anything. If anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
What else do you know about Mr. Valentine?
I know all the adults who go there won't admit it. Ain't that the way it is? No one's ever grateful for the people who help out the most.
Thanks. You were a big help.
Remember, the Institute's out there, newcomer. Watch your back. Read the public and be prepared.
Anyone is one of those things.
Hey, Scabber. Got plenty of ramen meat on the hooks.
I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout.
Clear.
That's
to you.
It sounds like maybe none of the Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy. If you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet. I kind of feel like the last thing I'd want to do is, go looking for radioactive material. But not Warren Smith. Here's uranium rock.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed.
Noodles. You want your meat sliced thin? You can cut it.
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around. Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes, we get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
Weird stuff? Weirder than two-headed cow meat?
Yeah, Prince Charming. Weirder than that. Mirelurk bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Let's see what you have.
Check out these cuts.
Filing papers is busy work, mister.
Piper.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look... dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What kind of interview is this gonna be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
Not now, Piper.
All right. It can wait. For a bit.
Don't know if this praying thing works, but it couldn't hurt. Not sure what God I'm supposed to be praying to. Pastor says it doesn't matter.
Hey there.
You should really talk to the pastor.
You should really talk to the pastor.
Good to see someone new in the chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
This your chapel here, Pastor?
Well, that depends. I suppose I should say this chapel really belongs to God. But since I never get around to deciding which God in particular, I guess you could say it belongs to all of them. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty in whatever form strikes your fancy, we're always open.
So, you don't practice any particular religion here?
As long as you believe in something, you're welcome. Diamond City is full of people trying to build a better life. I just don't want them to forget what makes them human while they're at it. So the chapel is open 24 hours a day, to whatever form of worship you like, long as it's peaceful.
Thanks, Pastor.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
First time. Just try to keep it down.
We're always open. Anytime you need to sit and talk to whoever you think is up there.
Pastor.
Stay straight now.
Don't move, Simp. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Put the gun down, now! He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Hey.
You pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Excuse me.
What's everyone still standing around for?
Kyle.
Go back to your own damn business.
Jesus. I can't.
Excuse me.
Why didn't he listen to me?
Do yourself a favor and just say yes.
What are you saying?
It's all he understands.
What are you saying? Yes? Doctor?
New patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about a facial reconstructive?
Facial reconstruction? What's that?
It's Doc Crocker's specialty. If you're interested, talk to him about it. Just head through the door with our logo on it. Now, if you have an actual medical problem, speak up.
So what kind of treatments are common around here?
Bandaging wounds and cleaning radiation exposure are the most common things you outsiders usually ask for. That and kicking a chem habit.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now, go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
Hurting all over, Doc.
Scrapes and bruises, but it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up. And that's that. Anything else bothering you? If you're having trouble understanding, I suppose I can use...
I feel a lot better.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Around here, we call your haircut the scab special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here. All right. Take a seat.
Hey, John.
Just sit in a chair and let the magic happen.
You there. Talk some sense into my nitwit son. Morgana's secretary, is she a synth?
What?
You know what a synth is, right? Those machine people the Institute makes? Looks and acts just like the real thing? Only I think they made Geneva a little too perfect. No woman looks like she does, all perky. So she's a synth, right? She has to be.
Back up. What's the Institute?
Oh my God, really? What hole did they drag you out of, Southie? The Institute are the ones who kidnap people, replace them with synths? Not that McDonough would ever admit it. Papers write about him. Are you gonna answer my question? Geneva, is she a synth?
No idea.
You don't know? What? Born without a brain between your ears?
You just said that no one could tell the difference, Ma. He don't know if Geneva's a synth, and neither do you. So could you lay off?
Don't you talk to your mother that way, Johnny.
John.
I think you would look great with just a quick trim.
Not today.
Okay, you take care. Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles...
Officer?
I need you to step away, Scabber.
Hello. Have you been here before? Out with it. Speak up. Say something. Well, speak up. Well, speak up. For
What's it matter?
because Fallon's isn't a charity. The clothes are for sale if you have the money. No lifting, all right?
You have some kind of problem with shoplifters?
Nothing me and my 10 gauge haven't been able to handle. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
Interesting name.
Yeah, it's ancient. There was a Fallon's here back even before the war. Granddad always said we had a tradition of quality and affordability. Guess affordability got too expensive for some folks. Damn thieves. And it ain't like Diamond City security helps.
Why doesn't Diamond City Security help you?
Phew. My husband got taken, all right? By the Institute. Security wouldn't look into it. I raised a stink, and now I'm blacklisted.
Your husband was taken by the Institute?
Well, he ain't here anymore, that's for sure. Not like the Institute leaves a trail besides those damn synths.
What's a synth?
You're joking, right? A synth. Those machine people the Institute builds. Some of them even look human. Enough you wouldn't know the difference. Lucky me, huh? The Institute takes my Charlie and doesn't even bother replacing him.
I'll take a look, sure.
Up.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
Newcomer, huh?
Hey, Doc.
Even though I'm a doctor, I admit I have a small vice. A quick drink after work. I prefer to go to the Dugout Inn. Sure, I can afford the tap house. But the way those people stare at you...
Doc.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Need the key.
Diamond City Surplus! Open 24 hours! Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Everyone in this city's always jumping at shadows. Chill out is what I say.
Hey, Solomon.
Gotta accept life on its terms, you know? Something bad happens, just say yes to it.
You're heading outside the wall. I want to stock up at Commonwealth weaponry first.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back?
Oh, wow. Good talk.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle store. I am crossing river, wearing nothing but a smile.
Even though I'm a doctor, I admit I have a small vice. A quick drink after work.
Hey.
I prefer to go to the dugout inn.
on.
Sure,
That's
I
like
can
2 out
afford
of
the
10
tap
points of
house,
danger tops.
but the way those people stare at you.
You read the paper.
I forgot you were there yet. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Good luck to them with, you know, the whole...
Ever seen a mire alert? Think a crab, cross with a tank, with a bad angle.
We're involved in this. The minute man. I thought they were kind of done for. Sounds kind of crazy.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Keep moving.